Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome back to the New Order, last days of Europe as the English Transitional Government, also soon to be known as Great Britain. In the last video, we passed the, the Housing Act, which will hopefully boost our popularity and help out a lot of good English people. We also are working on boosting our party stability and trying to get everyone I don't want to say subservient, but loyal to the party line. The Whig faction is in a bit of a conundrum. On the one hand, their support is needed in keeping things running in Parliament. Their positions are often close to the ones Jellicoe holds in private. On the other hand, they sometimes end up causing friction with the Conservative faction of the party. So what do we do with them? We could get them to quiet down by giving them what they want. More ministerial positions would get them to be satisfied with our government, and would therefore allow us to move forward with a more conservative position without too much complaint. Press time would also make St. John and Stavas extremely happy, but that may prove dangerous. Conservative members of our party might be angered that these people are being made the face of a party. And maybe just keeping things where they are for now might be the best course of action. Let's give them a boost. Now that we've done that, let's work on what to do with the Patriots. The right-wing Patriots Party is an odd situation. In a rare point of agreement, both the SLP and the Whigs vehemently oppose them, calling them fascist. Regardless, we need them and their influence over the right-wing sections of the population. Just as with the Whigs, we must decide whether we put them in higher up positions or in the lower down, less prestigious positions. Something must be done with them. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Let's remember the Civil War. And let's also remember who the fuck's actually in charge. The moderates. And George Jellicoe. I have something in my throat. Oh god. Please no. Not the West Russians. Not Tukhachevsky's West Russian Revolutionary Front. That's just not nice. Oh, not Irkutsk, too. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is coming and turning into a pretty goddamn cursed Russia. Sverdlovsk is actually pretty decent. I'll take that. And I mean, if Krasnoyarsk was actually, a nation that had a focus tree, I don't think they'd be the worst either. But they're literally a fucking placeholder. If I want them to form their regional tag, I'm going to have to get tag swap, give them Oirotia, and then give them the People's Revolutionary Council. The Patriot Party is a bit of an issue. They are necessary to keep things passed in Parliament. However, they have a habit of supporting unpopular and unpalatable things that make Jellicoe nervous. So how do we satisfy them? One way is to give them more control over the ministerial appointments. The more people they can get in positions of power, the more satisfied they will be. More exposure to press will also help. Everyone loves the limelight, and that might just make them more satisfied with how things are going. But do we really want Powell to be the face of our party? We still need the Liberals to pass bills, so maybe it's best if things stay just as they are. Keep them where they are. Let's work on uniting the party. A house divided against itself cannot stand. An American saying, but it still holds true. We cannot hope to bring England forward into the world if we are occupied with infighting and factionalism. We must rally both the left and right elements of our party and the country as a whole, if we are to succeed, shan't not be easy, but it must be done for the good of England. Right on. From here, I'm trying to figure out what we want to do. Maybe start reorganizing the counties. That might be a good one to start up on. So I think, yeah, now we're going to have to start hoarding up on PP. Pavlodar. Well, that's a democratic one. That's actually not too bad. They're enforcing martial law right now. We'll see what ends up happening there. Okay, hold on. What do we want to work on upgrade-wise? I don't know, honestly. Guess modernize the department. Okay, we're working on uniting the party. Building a nation. The Civil Wars left England scarred physically, economically, and culturally. As sobbing fathers, mothers, daughters, and sons bury their loved ones, the nation must begin the process of rebuilding itself from the ground up. Cities must be rebuilt, roads must be repaved, and the people's wounds must be healed. While the worst may have passed, a long, costly process of reconstruction lies ahead, which the new government must pursue immediately to secure the new status quo. It may take months or even years to rebuild, but the classic English spirit, it can be done. England has been bowed and bloodied, but she still remains unbroken. That's beautiful. Get some more infrastructure, and then I think we'll do, probably go down the Countries Act. Or the Counties Act. Alright, Countries Act. Oh god. Oh fuck. Irkutsk. I mean, the only nice thing I can say is at least it's not a more. It's really about fucking it though. So otherwise this sucks. Though from my understanding, Irkutsk can potentially not be so shitty. Potentially. Oh. South Africa. Okay, they're kind of making a comeback. They're hanging in. That's respectable. We'll have to retake Cape Town, of course. But, if I get that done, you know? They'll figure it out. No enemy ciphers being decrypted. Let's start on Wales. Let's get working on that. Wales. Okay, in order to secure their power, the German collaborationist government interfered with and redrew the borders of many of England's counties. Oh, they gerrymandered, god damn it. This has left many of them in a messy, broken down state with an extraordinary extraordinary amount of bribery and corruption. If England is to be brought back onto its feet, the old English country borders should be brought back and tweaked slightly, and the counties themselves should be completely reorganized with new governments. This county reorganization project should greatly reduce the bureaucratic slog of local governments, as well as reduce the massive amount of corrupt officials. Let us hope, huh? How's that? We're doing pretty well, just broadly. I'm gonna have to assume all of this is accurate, but if it is, we're doing better than we have been. Got a new guy. We'll put him up against Wales. Sunsets on the SS. Now I can think of worse, honestly. Oh, Burgundian bunkers. That's not very cash money, view Himmler. Now with me saying that meme, Jesus Christ, I feel old. Research slot available. Let's go for yeah, some better guns. The battle for Italy could be the tipping point in the Cold War. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Ooh, okay. The country taxation system has been destroyed by the war. We must rebuild it. This gives us the ability to set the tax to a level that could grant us extra funds at the cost of our support. If we lower taxes, our constituents would certainly be happy, but we could also just keep it at the same rate if we're fine with the situation we have at the moment. I think things are fine where they are right now. I don't see any indication to the contrary. So let's get a chance for rebuilding. The destruction wrought by the Civil War upon England, while tragic and deeply regrettable, has presented the government with the opportunity to modernize the nation's infrastructure all across the nation from Dover to Liverpool. Millions of miles of roads, pipes, rails, and telephone lines have been shattered into pieces. Now new electrical and telephone lines will be laid down, and modern pipes will replace those from the Victorian period. After this massive public works project, England will have high-tech infrastructure it needs to carry on into the future. Let's go onwards to rural Britannia. Indonesia's been free Indonesia. That was pretty quick. Why am I not surprised? I don't think I've seen Free England or Free Indonesia win except for the test game that I did for America, and that was because I was fucking around with it, honestly. But we're saving up some good PP. Let me check the Parliament. Who's approving of us? Did we get more seats? Yeah, Sukarno is 1. Get a chance for rebuilding done in a few days. Cryptographic stuff is figured out. Let's work on the economy department. Yeah, South Africa's, they're hanging in there. We'll see what happens. Let's do the Counties Act. With a new piece of legislation called the Counties Act, we can further reorganize the counties. This act will do three things. First, any changes to the borders of English counties after 1944 are reversed. Second, the government may not redraw county borders without the permission of the communities in the question. Third, auditing and financial transparency will be greatly increased on local governments and their employees. This act will cap off the idea and the small reforms regarding county reorganization that the government has made over the past few months. So we'll get to vote on that in a few days. I have a good feeling about it. Well, Sukarno has been kicked out by Suharto. Oh, how the turns have tabled. That's how the saying goes, right? Oh, no one's ever corrected me on it. I've been saying that for 82 years now. So, I'm guessing, you know. GDP, national debt, expenditures. What's our debt? Okay, so yeah, we're starting to run up a bit of a debt now. I don't know what else to do other than just go with it. Okay, let's see how Sverdlovsk goes, what they decide to do. Got the economy department figured out. Now let's go passive defense. This seems like a decent enough focus, like a decent move to do now. And now it's election time. Before we do that, let's point out how we have a common enemy. If Hitler's meteoric and unprecedented rise to power has anything, so that a common foe is best to make people enemies into allies. With Hitler, it was the Jewish people. With us, it shall be a group that actually poses a threat to society. The Socialist Labor Party. By fabricating some stories and rumors roughly based on real events, we can twist perceptions of them to suit our purposes and hopefully unite the League. We can hope that'll work. So, what are we looking at right now? Oh, there's that weird glitch. Yeah, the map's not adding up, I think, but hold on, I'll pull my calculator out again real quick to add up the actual maximum amount of MPs. So that's 140 plus 51 plus 61 plus 151, not 161, 151 plus 35. Yeah, that says 438. Did I do something wrong there? No, that should be right. Let's work with these blokes. Then from here, probably push for international recognition. Passive defense. Yeah, push for international international recognition. But displacement of the previous collaboration's government after the Civil War has left some nations in the fog. Some do not know who we are, some do not recognize our government, others are not even aware of any change at all. We must rectify this and show that our government, our England, is the new and true England. This will allow us to take a step onto the world stage and open diplomatic and trade centers with friendly nations, rather than being forced to continue to deal with the devil of Europe. You know, I'm alright with that. Okay, let's do... what, an army department? Yeah. Infantry anti-tank. I think we might want to compromise a little bit with the SLP on this. Hold on, let me get my calculator out again real quick. So that's what? 242 divided by 438. We have a support actually. So in theory we should be fine without them. So I'll try to avoid that then, if I can. Might do a quick save real quick just to be super safe before it passes, but I think we'll be fine. Let's tour the Mediterranean. While we won't find many allies near to us in Europe on the Atlantic side, there is still more than enough diplomatic prospects in the Mediterranean who may be willing to support our government, specifically the Iberian Peninsula, the Balkans, and even Italy. It helps that we share a common specter, so to speak. We should conduct an official tour of these nations with the goal of establishing connections as well as improving our own legitimacy. After all, if a nation is not recognized as legitimate, is it really a nation? Question mark. So we're recruiting another operative. Interesting. Let's do agency infiltration. Sverdlovsk has united Central Siberia. This I can get behind. One step closer. Oh God, well, that's not. If that's not intimidating, I don't know what is. It's like he's already thinking of lines in his head to us, and he's just the one thing he can come up with is it's nothing personal, kid. How's the line go? I think it's nothing personal, kid. Then you wake up and you're being tended to by a doctor, and he's like, "Hey, you're finally awake." Now that's how I think that goes. I'll save real quick. We should be able to pass this without the socialists' help. But just in case, you know. England 1966. Let's get on with it. Bloody out. Have a bit of support of National Socialism. Now that's there's no reason why that should be showing up. It's 0.00%. That's a bloody lie, god damn it. What does this guy have? Colin. Politically connected. Looks like... News spread that the new Act of Parliament had passed through the House of Commons became a law of the land. News anchors. On live television. Medium increase in the economic output of domestic jobs. State monthly domestic job growth will be increased by 0.1%. Now that's not bad. I'll take that. Apparently it wasn't as sexy as, you know, giving people houses, but it is going to help us out in the long run, I think. the traitors will never get to tell their side of the story. What there is to save, that might be... We'll do ties with the OFN once we get working on education reform. For 15 years, the collaborationist government twisted the English education system into something vile and unrecognizable. So many young Englishmen and women grow up being taught and believing disgusting authoritarian ideals. Now, with the royal party gone and their rot exposed, many question whether the current system is at all salvageable. While the more patriotic lawmakers believe the current system and school administrations can be kept largely intact, still must be decided what may stay and what must go. So you gotta let me know. Okay. Tukhachevsky he's not nice, but I can think of a lot worse options. Let's see. Mr. TikTok. The Aryan Brotherhood in any capacity. That's a pretty dope flag, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like that flag. That's a dope fucking flag. I'm low-key hoping that the Ural military district gives us Yeltsin. That would be nice. Yeah, Tukhachevsky. Goddamn, yeah, he's not fucking around. He's fucking hanging people. No trials, he's just flat out fucking hanging them. We'll do that. Get our efficiency and our loyalty back up. We're pretty close in Yorkshire for our support. So whenever elections swing on over, we might want to start working on that. Because we have a decent shot of winning, I think. Or flipping that over. Same with the West Midlands, actually. Assign divisions. Send you over to Wales. Wales. What is there to save? The education system of England is in dire need of reform. It is wholly unsuited to prepare children for the modern world. Scarcely anyone disagrees with us on this. Well, except for those who say our education system should be burned down and a whole new one created if we are to get results. What position do we take? Throw away the rotting meat and scrape the barrel. The Liberals are getting a bit too much power. So, again, assert our dominance, T-pose over the factions, and do for nation or family. As we repair and rebuild the once twisted education system, a central question continually emerges. What should children and adolescents be taught to love? Should they love their nation that provides them with opportunity and security from war and disease? Or should they love their family and the bonds that tie our nation together as a single people? The belief that one's nation comes before family appears to be left over from collaborationist government, and many are asking exactly to what extent should we embrace a central tenet of Nazism. Regardless, it is best if this question is addressed sooner rather than later. And I can agree to that. Ural military district, the status of a district. Come on. Give me Yeltsin, or give me death, gosh darn it. Let's see, I have a pretty solid army going for him. We can once again get a new operative, Elizabeth Grenfell. I don't know, I think she'd stand too much out because she looks quite like a generic army man. Too much like one for her own good, possibly. But that's not up to me, is it? Actually, it is up to me. I can choose who I want to recruit yet. The army knows best. No! Bloody bastards. I am absolutely fuming right now. You know what? Let's see if a little auto-save reversal won't convince them otherwise, huh? Because I think it might. Come on. You know you want to go Democratic. You know you want to give us someone to root for. Who's not a disgusting tanky or wants nothing to happen. Or even more disgusting tanky. Yeah. Throw the rotting meat, scrape the barrel. Remember the Civil War. Remember who's really in power here, lads. Then nation or family. Yes! There we go. Now this I can get behind. This will give us this section that nice blue color. Which I think really works for Russia. Get cryptographic engineering. Last bit of that done. How about our cryptology? We're working on decrypting whales. Girl's Derlevenker. That bloody wanker. Derlevenger. I don't know how to say his name. Derlevenger. Derlevenger. Oh no, he's fucking dead now. What does it matter? I'm surprised the sun gun didn't fucking kill him. The bastard. So we'll get nation and family dealt with soon enough. We want our children to have a traditional education. They need one where they learn to love their family and be proud of their country. The only issue is, what do we prioritize? We can try to do both, but one must take precedent over the other. Being respectful of our parents is a good trait, but it might have a bit more or effort in citizenship. But might a bit more effort in citizenship be better for the youth? No, I think a civic lesson is good for any youth, really. Get more PP going. The National Education Act. England has thousands of small private schools with vastly different qualities of education from standard set by public schools. This disparity, along with a substantial public school curriculum, has led to many young Englishmen and women being undereducated. By nationalizing many sectors of the education system, by settling down a much more thorough mandatory curriculum, we can vastly improve the quality of English schooling. Now, I'm down to vote on that. Got our massive amounts of PP saved up. Stop, you're gonna kill him. Actually, this might be the first game where I see the OFN protectorates, and that would be interesting. Well, we'll see if they do a ceasefire, because it has to be a certain amount of capitulation progress in Südwest Africa and Ostafrika. I forget exactly which it is, but it doesn't matter for now, because I gotta cut it here, folks. So thanks for watching. As always, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of his content in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more uploads every weekday, as well as every Saturday. If you have any comments, feedback, concern, anything of the sort, leave them in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate any and all feedback you kind of folks might have for me. If you want to send a few bucks my way, I have a Patreon. If you want to chat or play games, I have a Discord. And if you want to just watch me do the stuff live, I have a Twitch. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, guys, my name has been DB333. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.